Hi, my name is Taquan Hargrove. I am a junior at Bloomsburg University, majoring in mass communications. Today, I will be discussing the goals of terrorism, how terrorists use social media to further their cause, and how the media influences terrorism. I chose this topic because I thought it would be interesting to see what role the media plays to influence terrorism. Let's start off by describing what is terrorism. Terrorism can be defined as the unlawful use of violence and intimidation, especially against civilians, in the pursuit of political aims. There are many goals of terrorism. These goals include social and political justice. Terrorism has been used to achieve political and social changes, including overthrowing progressive regimes. Self-determination. Many terrorist organizations emerge as part of the struggle to gain national independence. Foreign policies. Terrorism is often used to influence governments to take or refrain from taking certain actions. Publicity. A central goal of terrorists is to draw the public's attention to their cause. Demoralize governments. By making governments appear weak and incompetent, terrorists believe they can undermine their legitimacy and policies. There are many ways to influence terrorism. One of the biggest ways is the media. Media, flat, Media platforms used to promote terrorism and recruit include social media and television. Social media sites that can be used by terrorists include Twitter and YouTube. Traditional media such as television also plays a role within terrorism. Why social media? Social media can be ideal for terrorists because it is global. Anyone from anywhere in the world can see their message or their attack. Social media can be accessed from just about anywhere in the world, making it easily accessible. It is also very inexpensive, costing little to no cost to use social media sites. Using these sites can also mean that they can post and recruit people anonymously. Social media can reach a very large audience from anywhere in the world. Lastly, it can be regulated so that way it is exclusive and can be monitored who gets in or out. Social media is a way for terrorist organizations to communicate back to the communities that are participating without physically having to meet face to face. One of the biggest and well-known terrorist organizations today is the Islamic State in Iraq and Syria, or for short, ISIS. Terrorist groups such as ISIS can can use social media to draw in people and recruit them to join their cause. ISIS uses social networking sites to recruit others in a variety of ways. These ways include distributing images online and also using Twitter. When they distribute images online, they distribute images that depict them as fearsome warriors and that they are a force to be reckoned with. This can be used to build support with fellow followers and recruit new members. They also distribute images that show off their sentimental side, showing images of foot soldiers nurturing kittens like the ones on this slide. These images are aimed to show that they are not all to be feared and they promote the welfare of the people. These images are also aimed to help attract women and children to join their cause. Twitter is also a powerful tool used by terrorist groups such as ISIS. For example, when ISIS marched into Mosul Members produce up to 44,000 tweets a day, which caused an image of the group to appear as one of the first results when anyone would search the word Baghdad. Another example is when ISIS supporters initiated a Twitter hashtag reading hashtag the-Friday. ISIS asked supporters around the world to wave the group's flag in public, film themselves, upload clips on social media platforms. The hashtag grew over 20,000 mentions in one day. During the World Cup, ISIS tweets hacked the hashtags hashtag Brazil 2014, hashtag ENG, hashtag France, and hashtag WC 2014, to gain access to millions of World Cup Twitter searches in hope that users would follow links to the group's propaganda video. Social media sites aren't the only way to influence and promote terrorism. Television also influences and promotes terrorist groups from around the world, whether it is intentional or not. There are many ways that news reporters and television outlets can influence terrorism. This can be influenced by having too much media coverage. By having too much coverage of an event can equal a number of things. It strikes fear into the viewers whose potential threat could actually be low to terrorist attacks. For example, the clip of the Twin Towers was played over and over and over again right after it happened. The Indian media played the attack of Mumbai similar to 9/11. They played it over and over and over again. In the United States, only 80 people died from terrorist attacks, but 20,000 people were murdered. This shows that they are over-reporting unusual acts rather than frequent ones. Another instance is 10,000 people die annually due to domestic violence. By the media covering so much of the same issue over and over and over again, the media is helping terrorist organizations accomplish the goal of publicity and gaining the public's attention, and also putting fear into the people that are watching. The only real solution to not be influenced by terrorists and their social media influence in the media is to be aware and educated. Stay updated with current events and realize that it's the media's job to report issues, but it might not be necessary for them to report it so consistently. Today, we discussed the goals of terrorism, how terrorists use social media to further their cause, and how the media influences terrorism. Thank you for watching.